Are you dealing with arthritis, back pain, poor posture, or even scoliosis and feel like there's nothing you can do about it? You might have been told that your spine is just too far gone, but that's not the whole story. So today we're breaking down two key concepts and why understanding them can change how you manage your back pain and posture, even if you've been diagnosed with arthritis or scoliosis. Plus, I'll give you 3 important steps you can take, so stick around. First, let's address these two concepts in simple language. First, there is something called coronal balance, and that refers to how well your spine stays upright when looking at you from the front or the back. So imagine drawing a line straight down from the center of your head. Now, if that line doesn't land close to the center of your pelvis, you may be leaning to one side or the other. So the other one is called sagittal balance, and that's similar, but it's how your spine lines up from the side. So here we're looking at how far forward or backward your upper body and trunk sits in relation to your hips and pelvis. Both of these are critical for you staying upright, balanced, and pain-free. When these balances are off, your muscles, joints, and spine have to work overtime to hold you up. That extra strain leads to fatigue, more pain, and less ability for you to stay active. In people with poor coronal or sagittal balance, they often struggle with just simple daily tasks like standing up, walking, or even breathing because their body is constantly fighting against gravity. Plus, there's studies that have found that people with spinal arthritis and scoliosis, when they have poor coronal and sagittal balance, it's strongly linked to worse function and lower activity levels. In other words, that just means the more the spine leans forward or to the side, the harder it is for you to move and stay independent. Yes, studies show it, and logically, you can even see how that's a likely outcome if your body is constantly struggling throughout the day because of the position it's in. But the good news is improvements are still possible, even if your arthritis or the deformity itself can't be reversed. So what can you do? So here are 3 important steps. First, there's targeted exercises and also your daily habits. Posture-specific movements, they can strengthen the muscles that support your spine and help bring your body back towards a better alignment. Now, these exercises are often simple, but they need to be done consistently to retrain weak, distorted spine and muscles. And then also those daily habits that I mentioned. How you sit, stand, and move matters just as much as how you exercise because you're doing that most of the day. So small changes like adjusting your workstation, practicing good lifting mechanics, breaking up long periods of sitting, making sure that you're holding your technology, your device up so you're not bent over or leaning to the side. Those all can take huge amounts of load off of your spine. So a second important step is bracing. Now this might be new to you, but there's a key study published in the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, and it showed that for some people with advanced arthritis or significant scoliosis, a specialized brace can help support the spine and improve balance. These types of braces, they're not just for kids when they have scoliosis. They can help adults reduce pain, improve mobility, and even slow further changes when they're used correctly. Lastly, getting your posture and mobility assessed could be a huge step in improving your health and improving your function. So a detailed posture evaluation can show exactly where your imbalances are and guide you to the right exercises or supports. This isn't about guessing where your pain is coming from. It's about measuring how your posture and how your spine lines up so you can correct it safely. So the takeaway is simple. The arthritis and scoliosis, it doesn't mean your posture or function are doomed. Even if the actual joint degeneration and arthritis, even if that can't be reversed, improving posture through targeted movement, guided care, and sometimes even bracing can reduce pain, increase activity, and give you a more sustainable way to stay active and mobile. So that's it for today. If you want to find out more in depth about how your spine and posture is directly affecting your health and how to fix it, click the first link in the description and we can get you set up with a posture and mobility assessment no matter where you are in the world. And as always, be your own guarantee for your health and your life.